There we go. Thought everything crashed a second. What's up, everybody? I'm Fig. This is going to be a very, very, very chill stream. So I hope everyone's having a good evening while this loads. Just going to chill. Yap it up a bit. And see what's what. Oh yeah, I found it. I made it back. Oh yeah, that's right. I made it back. So let's put all this weird stuff in here. At least for the time being. Because I have lots of like black carpet and whatnot. I got 64 pieces. I got a lot of black carpet. So there you go. Yo, what's up, Bradley? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This is going to be a real chill stream tonight. I'm slightly under the weather. Nothing serious, but I also went to the gym and I'm kind of tired. So I hope you're doing well. You can put stairs under the stairs to make it look nicer. Oh, really? Doing pretty good. That's good to hear. Yeah. Can I, looking forward to the Switch 2 version of the remake. I heard that he did a pretty good job with the Switch 2 version, so you can put wool there or just planks. Because I was trying to get the amazing floating bit. Yeah, I know, for real. It's like 30 on the PS4, but most of the integrate stuff and just slightly goofier textures and draw distance, I think. Oh. There you go. I would like to put the bed on the thing, but I guess that's just not something that's gonna happen. So I guess let's just put a bed on the grass. I think I got some extra stairs. I do. So if I put stairs under stairs, it looks nicer. I think I did it wrong. Wait, I don't have an axe? There's a wood axe. Oh, that'll do the trick. Oh, I see what you're saying. Then if I put stairs here, it's like a big old game of Tetris. A big old game of Tetris. So if I put it right, say right here. Guess it won't work like that. I mean, I guess this kind of works. Got my little base of operations here. I like how things just morph in the world of in the world of Minecraft, things just morph. You just gotta deal with it. All right. There's some nice big old redwood trees over there, but what I want is rabbits. Where would I find... Wait a second. Are those rabbits? Oh no, those are wolves. That's a raccoon. Okay. I need to find where rabbits would be. Because I need a bunch of rabbit hides in order to make a backpack. That, or just find someplace and hope there's a backpack in there. I know there's this echo in my place because this is all stone. Even though over time, I definitely want to change things up. But, you know, as a basic spot, it does the job. Let's see. Pressure plate. Yeah, I need to do something. I also probably should make some fencing around my area here. So that way I could really claim this area as mine. You know what I mean? I also probably should grab some dirt. Make some shovels. I have a couple stone shovels, so I don't need that right now. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna go off and oh, there's a fly. Well, I'm gonna start digging. Amazing tree. Maybe I should play a little bit of I don't have it set up yet. I wonder if this will work. Let's see. Extract here. Oh, it's still extracted. Okay. Give me 1 second while I extract everything. So that way we have some music going. I'm going to go here. Let's see here. That's a media source. That's video capture. I guess. Yeah, I just got to do the old-fashioned way. That's no big deal. Open with. Do I have not VLC downloaded? Oh, I do have VLC downloaded. Whoa. Media. Let's see. Open directory. Music. Ah, sure. Why not? This works. This works. Is the music coming through? Is it chill? Just let me know if it's like too loud or... Hey, yo, what the heck? So what's everyone doing today? Anyone doing anything interesting? Like I said, today is a good, super chill day for me. I just kind of wanted to play something to zone out a bit. See what's up with everybody. Nothing too serious. The heck of that? What are those things? Oh, are those ants? Yeah, those are ants. That ant's like going crazy. It's almost nighttime. Almost. Come on. I got digging to do. There we go. Guy here. Tall grass. Don't need your tall grass. I'm gonna eat a couple apples. Let's chop down this tree because it's kind of in the way. Woohoo! Tree chopped. Do I have a hoe? I do have a hoe. You always gotta have a hoe around. There we go. I'm just mowing my yard right now. A man can mow his yard. Even though I really don't care about these flowers. What I want to do is this. There we go. I'm just trying to make my own little plot of land here. Got so much dirt. I got all the dirt here. Because I am a pro Minecraft player, or I'm not. I'm not even close to one. I don't even know how half of these mechanics work. And if I need to get some wood, there's literally a wood all here and a redwood right over here, so I am not hurting for wood. Wood. That's my Beavis and Butthead moment. I think right about here might be good. Because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm claiming all of this. Can't believe I'm gonna need that much more dirt just to fill in the little square area that I want to cover. But it's all good. I probably also should fill in the areas that don't have torches right now that I knocked over, because that might be a bad thing. Because I basically want to have a nice square area. There's a big old anthill right there. It took me a while to figure out what that is, but it's an anthill. I don't know. I don't think the ants are dangerous. I just think they're just... As long as I leave them alone, they leave me alone. Kind of situation. So basically, I'm gonna make a fence line. So I think about here. So if I want to plot my land, I think here. to about here. Actually, it's this spot. So as long as they don't mess with their anthill, I think they'll leave me alone. Because I'm definitely going to be flattening all this out. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Because this is the line right here. There we go. So all that is going to get torn down. But it's going to look nice once I have it all set up. At least I hope so. Yeah. Because I'm going to fill all this in. Actually, do I want to fill it all in? Maybe I'll put the animals down here. Maybe that'll be my animal pit. I'm unsure. I want to sleep. Let me sleep. I hope the music of my voice is fairly balanced. Let me test something out real quick. All right, cool. There we go. So, let's continue on in our building adventure here. So, we got all of this. Yeah, I'm just trying to mark my borders. Yeah, that works out. Because I'm going to make chop down a lot of wood and build a giant fence. Of course, anything that's like baddies could use to hop over the fence, I'm gonna take out. So all these, this hill or whatever, I'm gonna strip mine. Because I don't want to give these guys any opportunity of hopping over my fence. The only thing I'm not going to try to do is mess with the, because I don't think dirt just grows. So, it's all good. Like I said, I'm just making sure that I don't get any unnecessary visitors here. Because that would be bad. Yo, what's up, Sandman? How's it going? I'm plotting out my area. You see where that these blocks with the torch on? And torch over there, over there. I'm making a giant area, so that could be my... Where, you didn't have any school today? Cool. I didn't have any school today either. You're not gonna have it tomorrow either? You guys got hit by the ice really hard? Maybe if I make a diamond. There you go. Diamond shovel. Well, enjoy your time off. Yeah, enjoy your time off. You also jammed your finger yesterday? Ah, that sucks. Jamming your finger is never good. You know what's worse than jamming your finger? You ever, like, slammed your finger and lost a fingernail before? Ever slammed your finger and lost... I've done that. That is not fun. I remember when I was in middle school, I was walking out of my classroom. I think it was like my science class or something like that. And my school had a bunch of those metal doors. Like each classroom just had like metal doors for whatever reason. And I remember I was walking through the class, and for whatever reason I had my hand on like on the edge of the door. I was like talking to my friend or whatever, and like this girl just closed the door right on my hand, right on my thumb, like hard. She slammed it on my hand, and I freaking lost the nail. Of course, I mean, obviously it grew back and all that stuff, but man, that hurt. That was no fun. Yeah. And I remember that girl didn't even apologize either. I was like, I remember I was pissed. And she just kind of looked at me like, well, you shouldn't have your hand there. I'm like, my hand's all bleeding. And I'm like, it's like, why? Like, we were going to the bell rang. We were going to the next class. Why'd you slam your damn door on my hand? Now, yeah, I'm holding a grudge since middle school about that. It's like, after you started to swell. Now make sure you ice it and stuff. And if it keeps on swelling, you might want to, hopefully you didn't like break your finger or got a hairline fracture or something. But if it swells after a bit, you might want to get some, I don't know if you ever heard about it before, Epsom salt. Because that helps with swelling. Have I seen a bootleg? In terms of what? I know I've seen bootleg things, but are you talking about in Minecraft? If that's the case, then no. I don't know what a bootleg in Minecraft is. Have you seen bootleg videos of live concerts? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I grew up in the time of Napster and stuff. I've seen bootleg everything. I've seen bootleg everything. You name it. And I've probably seen a bootleg version of it. You've seen bootleg videos of live concerts? Yeah. Sometimes it's the only way to see some of these concerts. People will record it and they'll put it up on places to download them. Or YouTube, but even on YouTube, they don't last very long. Sometimes they stay up there. Let's see here. Back to game. Oh. All right. So Let's start filling in things. There we go. Let's see. I'm not too sure if I should leave if this is like a pit. Maybe I'll leave this as like a pit for animals. Well, speaking of animals, my guy's got to eat. Good thing I got 1 billion apples on me. Nom nom nom. Yeah, pretty much. Imagine how like unhealthy Minecraft Steve lives, especially early game. Imagine like only eating apples or whole potatoes, uncooked potatoes for like weeks on end. Minecraft Steve is on straight survival mode. See, there we go. I'm gonna make this the area for the animals. I think that'll work out pretty well. That way I don't have to worry about like cows and chickens escaping. Because I could put, yeah, I'll make little sections for all the little animals. That way I could look down on them and be like, I own you. Just be a menacing overlord. There was one time when you were near a tornado. You thought he was gonna die? Oh, damn. Yeah, tornadoes are scary, man. I've never lived through a tornado, thankfully. Earthquake, yes. I lived through an earthquake. Those suck. But never a tornado. I can only imagine, because tornadoes are wild, man. Because earthquakes just kind of happen, and they don't last as long as you think, but they just cause a lot of damage when things do happen. But tornado, you'll hear about them and you see them coming. It's like, and you're like, man, there's nothing I can do about the situation. The tornado's coming if I like it or not. Yeah, so I heard it was a little alarm and then realized it was tornado. Oh, the little sirens, yeah. Well, hopefully you never have to deal with like a tornado really doing anything crazy in your area. Hopefully you'll hear the siren and nothing comes of it, you know what I mean? I think this would be good for an animal pit area. Maybe I should make it one more. Now I just got to get... There we go. Yeah, that works. Because I could put a fence up here. Then I could put a fence right through here. And then be good to go. Hold on one second. Wow. One of my systems just basically kicked me offline. And it was just like, I just got like a big thing saying, thank you. And now it goes, your session has been ended. And I'm like, my session has been ended? Who decided that? What was the scariest thing that ever happened to me? There's been a lot of scary things, but one thing that was freaky was I lived through, since you said tornado, I lived through a major earthquake. I lived through a 7.2 earthquake. And the craziest part was I was born in New York City, right? And then my pops got a job in California. So we moved to California when I was like second grade. So I was already in a new place, completely different than New York City. All my friends were gone, completely different state, everything, right? 1 month in California. I remember this vividly. I was sitting down and I was watching G.I. Joe. I don't know if you know that old cartoon. I was watching G.I. Joe, and all of a sudden there was a part, and I remember because it was like so weird that it happened this way. There was a part where Cobra shot a building with a rocket, right? And right when Cobra shot the building, I heard a loud explosion behind me because I was seeing it. I was living like in a townhouse at the time, and a loud explosion happened behind me, and the house started shaking like crazy. Like you couldn't stand up. it shook that much. And then it started to move like a wave. Like, imagine where you're standing on the ground right now, and imagine if it was like a blanket. You know, when someone like snaps a blanket, there's like a wave that happens. Imagine someone just did that to the ground that you're standing on. And that's exactly what happening. It was just me and my mom. My mom was running downstairs, and the pressure and of like everything that was going on, right? We had pictures on the wall, and because it was slamming so hard, the pictures were exploding. The glass of the frames were exploding as my mom was running down the stairs. I tried to run to the kitchen, right? Thinking to myself, like, oh, I'll run to the kitchen. California has a lot of like earthquake preparedness thing. So they always tell us run underneath a table, right? I tried to run underneath a table. My parents' entire china set almost came down and hit me, and basically a half of inch of wall was the only thing that stopped it from hitting me. And I ran underneath the table. My mom got under there as well. Things were flying everywhere. And then I saw like a wave. Like, when I'm telling you, like, I was on the ground, and where the other side of my townhouse, the ground raised up so high in the wave that even if I was standing up, the ground would have been higher than my head. That's how high, that's how big the waves were. It's the wildest thing you'll ever see in your life. And we got tossed up in the air and landed. And then that was probably like 25 seconds of just straight chaos that all this happened, right? And 25 seconds is just straight chaos of everything happening. And once it was all done, we stood up, and the entire house was messed up. And the explosion I heard, right? Like, if you know how like you've seen like some houses, they have like a little stoop that you stand on real quick. It's like a little square area right before the door. Like you've probably seen with like a townhouses or apartments or something like that. That little square that you would step on before going to the front door, that's what exploded. Because the pressure of the ground moving was so much, it actually cracked the entire concrete. And it made it explode. My parents had a heavy safe in the second story of in their bedroom, in the second story, one of those big, like, you gotta, like, you know, old school safes. It literally was pushed through their closet into my brother's room. That's how much it shook. My mom grabs me. We run out of the townhouse. Mind you, the townhouse, we were like facing the main road, like down like one of the busiest roads in there. My mom and we just run across the street. We could have been hit by a freaking truck, right? She goes through, and then we look at like a couple houses. There was like a house to our right of the townhouse area that we were staying, and there was like another townhouse. The house to our right, the entire foundation moved. So the house was basically 2 feet pushed back compared to the foundation. You could look underneath the house and see all their pipes and stuff. And yeah, that was pretty wild. I was second grade. What's second grade? Like 8? Yeah. When did I get? I was like 7 or 8 when that happened. And, you know, complete shock in my first month, like maybe a month and a half in California when that happened. And that was, like I said, I had lots of other scary stuff happen, but natural disasters, since you mentioned tornado. And what was crazy about it is that the worst part about all of it was it was a 6.2 Richter scale earthquake, which is strong, but not like the strongest out there. but where we were staying was the epicenter. The actual start of the earthquake itself was only 5 miles away from where we were. There's like a 10-mile radius around where earthquake starts, and they call that the epicenter. So we were basically right where the earthquake started, essentially. And so we were a 7, while everyone else was like a 6.2. and just to give you an example, every time a earthquake goes up a point, like 6.3, 6.4, that's a magnitude of 100 times stronger. So I had basically 800 times stronger experience at an earthquake than someone farther down. So yeah, that was my welcome to California moment. And it didn't really hit me how scared I was. One of your dreams was to have long hair like Hetfield. Hey, go for it. If your parents allow it. If your parents are down for it and you want long hair, hey, go for it. The worst that could happen is that you try it out and you think it sucks. So you cut your hair. Let's see here. So I got the pit here. Okay, is this a nice square yet? Yeah, I think it's about good. It might be time for me to start building a fence. I left my door open. All right. So let me put all this dirt. Nope, I want to keep my diamond. Oh, I know what I need. I don't have a lot of axes. I'm gonna make a bunch of I'm gonna make a bunch of axes. Chop down a bunch of wood. Let's see. There you go. So, let's go, if I go to the redwoods... Yeah, if I go to the redwoods, I could get a lot of wood all at once. So, let's head to the redwoods. We get a lot of wood at once. I think that'll be good. I hear drowners. But I'm not scared of drowners. This tree is too big. Well, I'm just gonna find single. These trees. I just gotta find the single trees. It's a good way of getting a lot of wood, is to do stuff like this. There's some caves. There's a nice deep dark cave down there, which I am not going to mess around with. Because I am not trying to go into the deep dark cave right now. I am here to do one thing only. Is to get my wood on. And there's enough of these single. Do I like drum films? I haven't seen a bunch of them. I've seen Drumline. But I don't know how many other ones are out there. Even though I don't think there's a lot of like films based on like music a lot these days. Back in the early 2000s, there used to be a bunch of movies based off like drums and cheerleading and even like rock band stuff and rapping, and now you don't see them. You don't see that anymore for whatever reason. Oh, you're talking about drumming for the song? Oh, you're talking about that. Okay. Oh, no, yeah. I like that too. See, I grew up listening to a lot of punk rock. And punk rock has a lot of, like, that. Like a whole drum setup before the main music starts. Yeah. Yeah, if done right, those big drum fill setups do a lot for a song. I think there's... Oh, there's some pillagers over there. Yeah, I'm not trying to mess around with it. Oh shit! Almost fell into the pit. I'm not trying to mess around with some pillagers. At least for right now. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to kind of go into the caves and whatnot, but I want to make sure I have like a good homestead first. Who's my favorite cartoon character? Who is my favorite cartoon character? I mean, my favorite anime character is Goku. Well, that's a lie. My favorite anime character is Vegeta. My favorite straight cartoon character, though, who would that be? Yours is SpongeBob? My nephew is obsessed with SpongeBob. I mean, he's an adult now. He's in his early 30s now, but because I was the young uncle, I took him to see so much SpongeBob. That and Power Rangers. I took him to see the first like 2 SpongeBob movies. That was a thing. Mickey Mouse? I don't know about Mickey Mouse. My favorite regular cartoon. I'd probably say Bugs Bunny. No, Daffy Duck. Daffy and Donald. Those two. For straight cartoons. Because one is just crazy and one just sounds crazy. I just like how Donald just gets pissed off all the time. It amuses me. Yeah, Donald Duck is pretty good. I support the Donald Duck. Let's see here. Yeah, that should be enough wood for. That should be more than enough wood for a fence. Yo, what's up, Wollen? Long time no see. Good to see you. I'm about to make a fence. Exciting stuff here. We're going crazy. Let's see. Redwood fence. And sticks. You don't even know how to do Donald's voice? A buddy of mine used to be really good at a Donald Duck impression. Like, really good. He used to be able to sing with it. That Donald Duck impression feels like something that will like ruin your voice. Unless you're just naturally good at it. Okay. You can do the goofy gosh. Yeah, that's pretty good. You made a super flat world and you're on day 250. Just like basically like this land straight up all the way through. Is there any water or anything, or is it just flat? You could do Mickey's voice. Yeah, I can't do impressions. I wish I could. Impressions are cool. The closest I could get to an impression is doing the Khajiit from Elder Scrolls games. And that's because I had a character named Beefy Kitty. There we go. Got a nice little redwood fence. Dad and Patrick's. There's villages and strongholds. That's it. It's only 4 types of trims and some things you can't get at all. I mean, as long as I didn't mean to do that. Hey, as long as you're having fun. That's all that matters. It's funny, in my area, I haven't found a single village yet. Like, I've explored around all of this. Not a single village. Was that a golden chicken? Oh, that's just a regular chicken. There's some sheep and bison over there. Basically, but the thing is, I have full auto farms and villager area where you trade lava water. You could get in another. Oh, gotcha. So you got a whole system going for yourself. See, I don't know how to do any of that type of stuff yet. I just kind of like, whoa. I just like kind of have it goofing around and building. How long has it been since you've been on this world? Not long. Not long at all. This is like maybe the 3rd day of me messing around with it. With this world. So. Definitely not long at all. Like, I would say... Like, are you talking about like real daytime or in-game time? Because if it's real daytime, only 3 streams. In real game time, I have no idea how that works. In-game, how can you tell? Is it statistics? Time played. Oh, 3 hours. Yeah. So 3 hours, 94. So almost 4 hours. Yeah, so give or take about 4 hours. I think you do F3 and 1, you'll need to find local difficulty. F3. Bad optimization, Oculus, debug. I'm not seeing. I'm on day 18. Where do you see that? Oh, I see local difficulty. Day 18. So what? Does something happen? Is my game going to get like 1 billion times harder? 18 days in no villages? Clearly the seed must be purged. I know. How can I take advantage of the villagers? Oh. I like how I have my little fancy fence. Terraria update tomorrow. You know what? I have yet to really play Terraria ever. I think I tried Terraria once. Like a very long time ago. And that's it. I never really sat down to play Terraria. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Build a 3-block deep pit. Get 2 villagers. Place a load of beds. Make them have babies with each other. And then I don't know how to make this sound weird. Too late, Wollens. You're like, it's like, hey, I got a plan. We kidnap 2 villagers and we put them in a pit and make them have babies. I got a pet turtle now. But that's what you did. And now I have a full prot for enchanted diamond armor and tools. Oh, really? Wow. Wait. I think I just heard a villager. Or am I... Huh? Oh. Hi, Ramona. The hell are you doing over there? Ramona? Do you want to come in, Ramona? Come on in, Ramona. Ramona, I don't know what you do, Ramona. Want some food? Wandering trader, but he's not trading with me. Well, you're here forever, buddy. Enjoy your new life. Taking out all these. Ramona, you will be my lair of fences and stone and glass for eternity, pretty much. I think the last time I played, somehow a little gremlin who also acts like a trader when you're in the caves somehow made it to the surface, and I just basically was like, "Oh, you're my friend now. you're just gonna be up here." It's like, enjoy your life. Oh. I didn't want to do that. Did he escape? Nope. That goblin stayed or despawned? Nope. Goblin stayed with me forever. He was my buddy forever. If he liked it or not. There we go. We got all that situated. We got these little corners situated. There we go. So he was basically your prisoner buddy? Yes. And if I remember right, because he never changed what he had, but he always had like bread or something useful. I just had to give him like, he wanted like something dumb for bread, like cobblestone. So all I did was feed him cobblestone, and I just kept on getting bread. All right, this works. This is going to be where the animals go. So I could put a gate right here. How do I make a gate? I probably should go to sleep first. They're nice bowl of pebbles. Yes. See, look, I have a turtle friend. He's my buddy. See, I got 2 friends. I got him. I love how he's looking at the turtle. What's his name? He doesn't have a name yet. I have to get a collar. Can I collar him? Can I make him my pet? Or is he just there? I don't know if I could make the turtle my pet. I just have to get a collar and see if I can put him on him. Redwood Gate. Oh.
Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What will I name him? Unsure.
Huh? Uh-huh. Huh?
Come on.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Can I get...
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
These things keep on changing.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Redwood Gate. Why does it just pop up? Okay, I'm just going to... I need sticks in the middle.
Uh-huh.
I want to try your prisoner and turtle.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Let's see here.
Huh? 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 Uh-huh.
YouTube slacking. Good old YouTube. All right. There we go. There it goes. Let me put a little, actually, it'll probably work real good if I put it. There you go. So what's my goal for this world? Honestly, there's really no goal, to be extremely honest. It's just to kind of like see what I could do, what I could learn, and see what cool stuff I could find. Because I'm using a mod pack with like 400 and something mods. The goal is to fart around forever, pretty much. Hey, hey. It's not fart around, Zara. I'm being productive. I'm productively farting around. Get it straight. But yeah, I just want to build cool stuff and expand on this area. There's no productivity. Let's. Hey, buddy. There's some sheep over here. What do sheep like to eat? If I wanted to guide the sheep over here, what do sheep like to eat? Wheat? Okay. I just gotta plant some wheat. You need seeds? Yeah, I actually got a lot of seeds. That's something I definitely have. Is it the correct seeds though? Wheat seeds? Well, they have the name wheat, so yeah. I know the sheep are over here. So let's see if I could, they're usually over here somewhere. Come on, sheep. Oh, wheat seeds, not, okay. Use seeds for chickens. Okay. Alright, well. I could just grow some wheat. That's no big deal. Alright, so if I'm gonna farm, let's make this area right here my basic farm. I wanna make a unlimited water spot. I know how to make one of those. So all right, let's go get some more water then. You can use carrots and beetroot or even potatoes on pigs. You have a pet pig? Sweet. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll try Terraria. I'll go in completely blind. Oh, is it already unlimited water? Oh, it is. Cool. All right. So, let's start. Terraria, I feel like, is harder than Minecraft, a lot harder. Yeah, also I kind of think Terraria is more like, they have more specific objectives. One water can hydrate the 4 blocks. South, north, east, west. So so if what I'm doing now, is that not the most optimal way? Because I usually, they're both very build friendly, but Terraria does have a lot more action. You play Summoner? You do it anyway? Oh, okay, because I was just gonna... No, I have never beaten the Ender Dragon. Never ever beaten the Ender Dragon. So technically you could say I've never beaten Minecraft. I got some seeds, potatoes. I thought I had other stuff on me other than wheat and potatoes. More seeds. Oh, I got onions. Oh, I got tomato seeds. There's more potatoes. What's the closest you ever gotten to beating Minecraft? Oh, I can't remember. To be extremely honest, probably not that far. To be extremely honest. I probably need to... He once made a 200 by 200 farm. Don't ask me why. You're just a farmer boy. I kind of like just making these. Oh, wait a second. This game is your future addiction. I could see you doing way too much here, Rinslayer. You would definitely get into weeds to try to make everything the most optimal thing ever. Because I see I got my little water. You would no life and no cap, yeah. I mean, because there's so much, especially if you do mods. Like if you got the mod that I got called Better Minecraft, you would never play anything else ever. You would just be doing this. Because there's so many animals, so many things you could do. So I got myself a little garden. See, I'm still in the kind of chaotic stage right now. So. Because I could make the farm a lot bigger if I wanted to. Like a lot bigger. You know what I need? I need a, I'm too bad I'm already addicted to your Minecraft super flat world. And your pet cat named Pumpkin. Pumpkin Jr. Nice. I need a good, like, disposal thing. I need lava. Because then I could just, I'll dig a bunch of stone around it and make a little spot out of the way just for disposal. But no, I got lots of space for activities now. I could build up, I could build to the side. This pit right here is literally for animals. This is my little animal stable thing. I mean, I could separate the animals, but also I could just put them all in here and just be like, do you? Don't want any weeds on my property. There's just some redwood saplings I could put down. I got this thing. If I want to... What's the best food in Minecraft based on your like review? The only thing I've really made in this game is mushroom soup. So I guess mushroom soup. Let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, I gotta let me grab the food in here. I'm gonna start organizing things a little bit. First by putting the food away. I think here should be my the food spot. Food and farming. Should be here. There's so much other random BS in here. I know probably another... oh yeah, there are. There are. There's some flying dragons by some of the coastal... Like, there's these stone side areas, and occasionally dragons will show up. There's a lot of bad guys. I'm legit surprised I haven't run into a bunch of them yet. But there's a lot of bad guys. Like a ton. Especially when you go down. There's some giant scorpions, giant centipedes, a giant evil snake thing. There's these, like, bird tribal things around here somewhere. Why does it look like on a huge floating island? Or is that water? No, that's water. It's just it's reflecting off of the clouds here. But there are giant islands. They are floating islands. There's literally floating islands that have giant castles on them and stuff. Better Minecraft has so much stuff in it. That's why I'm spending so much time kind of building like a base of operations here. Because I want to make sure that I have stuff. I'm probably going to build a basement just for building materials. I'm probably going to build a basement just for building materials. And go from there. Like, I could probably start the basement right here. If you build a storage room, it make life in Minecraft like 5 times better. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of doing. Like, here, just go down, have like a little storage area. Or like this way or whatever. Have a little storage area. Because if I just build like a giant storage area, I could store like all the random materials. That way I could just keep the good stuff here. You know what I mean? Like everything that like pre-built, like the fences and whatnot, I can keep up here, and then keep all the wood and whatever down here. I like wood chests, food valuable. You can make stone chests? Oh, like chest for stone. Okay. See, chest of drawers. There's so many different bamboo chests. There's so many different type of chests. Like an ore chest, yeah. I think if I go one more level down. I think that's a deep enough for a basement. Uh-oh. Oops. At least make it about 4 blocks tall. Yeah. Yeah, here should be. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. What is this? Granite. There you go. Because now I could just kind of... All right. What's the worst thing you've ever done in Minecraft that you never forget? When I first ever played Minecraft, back when Minecraft was super early, I did the cardinal sin of digging straight down because I wanted to see what would happen, and I literally found a hole that took me all the way down to the very bottom of the bedrock at that time and landed in lava. And when I mean straight down, I mean when I dug the last piece of dirt, I went straight down. It was just a single chain that took me all the way down straight to the lava. To bedrock. The one rule. I just wanted to do it to see what happened. It was one of those like, let's see what happens. but it was funny. Heck? I'm hearing like heavy breathing. That's like a life sentence in terms of Minecraft rules. Yeah. I don't know if it was the music I'm listening to, but I hear a little like something's breathing. Yeah, it's probably because I'm on the ground. But I'm not going far underground, so I'm just trying to make a little... There we go. Like I said, just making a nice little storage area. That's all I need. Yo, what's up, Busto? How's it going? What's my favorite building block? I would say cobblestone, but not like regular cobblestone. Like one of the carved nice cobblestones after you cook it and you have the what you would call it, the carver, so you can make it like some like nice looking art and castle and stuff like that. I think that's cool. I like that. Right now, Bostova, to catch you up, I made a little house with a little farm. I put a fence, and now I'm building an underground basement so I can start sticking storage nonsense in there. You know what I mean? Storing the bodies? Yep. You gotta go somewhere. Funny enough, I do have a merchant trapped in my area. I wonder if he's still there. I wonder if he hasn't despawned yet. I gotta make stairs here. Is he still out here? Or did he despawn? Oh, he might have despawned. Darn. I had a merchant just chilling out here. Unless he went upstairs. Nah, he despawned. That little punk. That little punk. How dare he despawn? Actually, since it's a basement, how did he escape the fence? I have no idea how he escaped. Why isn't... There he goes. I'm gonna make some stairs. We can go down here smoothly. Whoops. And you could tell it's fence doom because of blood red. Yes. I got my blood red fence. At least my stuff is growing. There's an anthill up there. I dug all of this out so that way, because before this was like all messed up or whatever. I dug it all out. This is where animals are going to go in the future. Let's see. For the most part, we dodged it in my area. How was your area, Bostova? Like, my area, luckily, didn't get much. It's cold as hell, but negative 10 degrees and a foot of snow. That's gross. It's white outside. You live in development, so you have to wait to leave. Oh, that sucks. Yo, what's up, Zarek? You had to shovel the driveway at 4 degrees. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah, my area missed it. Like, I would say like an hour north, they got hit with a couple inches of snow. our area, straight up, just got like in the teens temperature wise, and we got a little bit of snow, like a dusting, but then we just got rain, and it was like 30 degrees. So what ended up happening is that it was just warm enough that the rain basically melted all the snow. And tons of rain all throughout Christmas. So you're not building a nice little basement. Really? There we go. Now I got myself a nice set of stairs that could go down to the basement area here. I'm gonna make the basement a little bit further in, because then I'm gonna like start labeling them all. And you need to get good at building. I'm good at building. Look, I got nice little design. I got this little fence. I got my crappy little thing. You can, well, your wall was an act of insanity and obsession, so I don't count your wall. your wall was a grand wonder. Make a bunch of baked potatoes. You have a luxury storage room. Actually, is all made of dirt, but don't say it's a secret. Yeah, tomorrow, guys, I'm actually gonna try Terraria for the first time in extremely long time. Like, I'm going into Terraria blind as a bat. I think at least for right now. Blind as a bat, yep. You got a decade worth of blindness to explore, yeah. It'll be fun though. Also, like I said, guys, be on the lookout on my Twitter and Discord. I have a little surprise coming. Probably in a week or so. When you get into mining, and that's really, yeah. I just realized why did I do that? Why did I make a bunch of axes? I'm here like doping around. I'm like, yeah, let me just make a bunch of axes. There you go. Okay, at least I got axes to spare for at least the time being. There you go. Now I got pickaxes for days. It's called a deforestation mindset. Yeah, one of these days though, I'm going to play some game and do a full playthrough. I'm not too sure which game it will be though. It could be an RPG or something. I did download the latest version of Final Fantasy Renaissance, but since I played that somewhat recently, I don't think that'll be very Whoops. God dang it. For a game about building stuff, I guess they just explained that the Minecraft and Steve could just build stuff with no glue or adhesive whatsoever. He just sticks a bunch of blocks on a stick and they just stick together. Final Fantasy is something you still can't get into? You probably should have tried those games earlier on. Yeah. If you do try one of those games early on, I would suggest don't even do the old Nintendo one. I would suggest like 4 and 6. To be fair, stuff like RL Craft gets really tedious. Yeah, that's why I didn't do RL Crafts. You keep trying 14. Well, maybe it's just not for you. Maybe you get into another MMO. It just depends kind of like what you want out of the MMO. I mean, I could go. Yeah, like this is better Minecraft. This is an RL Craft. Yeah, like, yeah, Dragon Quest is not for everybody. It's very true. Fortune is best played for friends, yeah. Oh, I was also thinking of playing a little bit more Soulframe, like since I got into the early access. You never hopped on my Discord server. I think we have a few players here. There's a couple players too. Yeah. There's always people to play with. Always people to play with. That's why I couldn't get into Fallout 76. I played it on stream, but I was just like, this is kind of dull. And it's definitely a game that I feel if I played it with somebody, I would have a lot more fun. Your laptop can't handle better Minecraft? You're still on the fence of them adding NPCs? I think this should be good, at least to start. Oops. Well, also, it's a better game mechanically for them adding NPCs, but it's a bastardization of the lonely atmosphere the original was built on. True. A lot of the NPCs feel like LARPers. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of the NPCs are just like glorified, just quest giver. It's like this. It's like this could have been an email. All right. That's better here. You couldn't get past the kind of too graphic for you. I really like it, the Fallout show, but I also 100% understand if people couldn't get past the graphic violence, because it is pretty hardcore on the violence. They did not hold back. There we go. Everything's nice and symmetrical now. It's a good show, though. You can't watch Deadpool either. I mean, it's personal. It's not being a Care Bear. It's just personal taste. Some people just don't like the ultra violence. Some people are like whatever with it. It just depends on personal taste. It's all good. I have a friend that can't watch anything animated. He hates it. Doesn't matter if it's Disney, doesn't matter if it's anime, it doesn't matter whatever. Like he just says he just doesn't like animated anything. Like, you like gore. Yeah, like I don't like I'm not a big fan of horror films, and I really don't like the horror films that are like torture porn horror films, like the Saw series, or what was that crap, what is the one with the new slasher guy that got famous recently, the clown, the black and white clown that's like, it's supposed to be super gory. I can't remember his name right now. Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm not a fan of horror movies, and I definitely don't like that. So. I think it's called Scare. But but you know what I'm talking about, Woolen, right? It's that Bedrock or Java. This is Java. This is Java Jax. This is modded with a mod pack called Better Minecraft. Let's see here. But this is a decent little thing I have going on here. At least the rug is taking out the echo effect. Alright, so I guess now I could just make a bunch of chests and signs. How many sheep did you slaughter for that flooring? Funny enough, 0. I found a house. There's like random houses I found. I found one that had like a bunch of red and black rugs. Hacks. Yeah. Yeah. The hack of me taking the flooring from somewhere else. Black stone. It looks good. All right. Let's it's basically stone but better. There you go. Bat. Just make it one more. Like I said, my little OCD got to make everything look nice and symmetrical because reasons. There we go. Because I'm going to put little signs. Oh! Eh. Oh! It was free iron. Oh, you just noticed? Yeah, I just looked down. I was like, oh, iron. Hold on, let me look around. There's copper, but copper's stupid. X-ray? Nah, I don't want X-ray. X-ray's cheating. Let's see here. I got obsidian because reasons. I'm just gonna make a bunch of blocks and that, and a stick. Do I have any? You know what's actually been fun too that I've been playing? That new mobile game. The Ark Knights thing. I wasn't expecting it to be interesting, but it actually is. What is that? If I don't know if you ever heard about stuff about that mobile game Ark Knight that's been around for a while. They just released a brand new adventure game, which is basically, I would say the best way to describe it, imagine if they took Genshin Impact and a game like Satisfactory or Factorio, where you have to like build up stuff, and they put it together. So it's still like it's a gacha game, but it's weird because they're not really pushing it. Like, I played the tutorial portion for about an hour before they even mentioned there was like a pull system. It was just systems and how to do stuff. And the fighting is pretty cool. It's actually kind of surprising, to be extremely honest. Stone. Special stone. Let's see. I don't want to put wood on this side. Misc stone. Luxury special stone chest, yeah. And random stones. Special stone. I don't think gravel counts. Well, that goes into the misc. Special stone is when I think of special stone, I think of stuff like obsidian and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like this, gravel, andesite. Is an obsidian nether? Yeah, something like that. Gravel. I found an otaku shop near you, and you got a Gundam model and some cars. Nice. I never got into the Gundam building thing. Like, I've always looked at it and was like, oh, that's cool, but just never got into doing it myself. But to be fair, I've never really got into model building. Spur of the moment thing, yeah. People really, really like the Gundam building stuff. Did you get one of the special Gundams, or did you get like those? You know which Gundams I'm talking about? The ones that are more like the green robot ones, just the big or did you get like one of like the special ones, that like the main character ones that are all fancy? The regular. Yeah, because I think all the main character ones are like really expensive too. The card packs were outrageous. Oh geez, yeah, card stuff is so expensive these days. Like it's like highway robbery. But then again, there's people out there who are spending so much money trying to collect as much of the cards as possible to an almost insane degree. They wanted to talk to me about Magic the Gathering, but I'm not really into that. It's funny, I bought a pack. You remember when the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering stuff came out? I bought the starter pack for the Final Fantasy Magic Gathering just because, more for collector, not to really play. But it was like sold out everywhere. Like no one could find it. I walked into a Target and not only did they have it there, they had it mislabeled. So instead of being like 20 bucks, I got it for like 16. And I was like, okay, I'll grab it. So yeah, I got a pack of that Final Fantasy stuff for cheaper. And I'm just like yeah, and I'm not going to I played a little bit of the online Magic the Gathering game. It was fun, but I'm not a big like card battler game guy. But it was fun for what I played. I tried the online stuff, but you never finished the tutorials. It's just a lot. That's the thing. It's just a lot. Yeah, too much to learn. I'm just glad that this is running so well on Linux. I was not expecting Minecraft to run this well on Linux. Dirt. Oh yeah, I forgot you abandoned us with the dark side. Linux is the dark side. It took a couple tries for me to kind of really settle in. I reinstalled it, uninstalled it, reinstalled it. But it was good for me because it made me learn how to do stuff. But now I feel fairly comfortable in Linux. Like even stuff that I thought that wouldn't work. I looked online and people found ways of getting things done, and I'm like, okay. It's like whatever works. And funny enough, a lot of my games seem to run better. So I won't complain about it for now. You tried running a server once upon a time? That was back when I had the patience for that stuff? Yeah. Running a server could be a lot. Get 200 bans? Yeah. You didn't know what you was doing? Yeah. Wood. Is any basic ass wood in here? There's wood fences. Oh. Wood doors, wood fence. Flint. Fence. Wood. That's why I never really ran a server. I wasn't too sure if I'll be able to run it correctly. You have 39 stacks of iron for your own iron farm? Sweet. That's a lot of iron. Special wood. Wood items. I don't know how my farm makes that much. It's only like 10 blocks big. Hey, if it works, it works. Might as well put some sticks in here. Put little plants and sticks. Plants and sticks. you had to pick your skills for Minecraft, what would they be? Mining and crafting. I think those are good skills. And a quick organization. Never heard of crafting. That's a skill. It's a honey block. Any food in here? Oops. Put baked potatoes in there. This is my chest. I need to make a tool chest. Basic tools. Also, as design, kind of, because I know you could put it like above. Can you put them on? Oh, okay. I guess I could put it like this. Let's see how it looks. Now we know more. Yeah, I know. Doesn't look as nice though. But it saves space. Yeah, it looks kind of bad. It saves space though, but I think I like them to the side. Like like if it was to the left, into the box to the left, yeah, no, pretty much. Like stuff like this, if I was like, and I put a sign, I think that's fair. Whoops. If I say, I don't know, weapons, I think that's fair. So put it on the sign if it's up top, if it's on the left, because I could do this. Okay, lots of stuff. Lots of things to stick stuff. I'm just gonna make a bunch of signs, I guess. I might gotta go to sleep. Yes, store all the things. It's funny. Oh, planks. A lot of my stuff is gone. Lightning storm for you? Oh no. That's not good. Let's see here. Not ore. If your power goes out, you're gonna self-destruct. Alright, let's go with a pickaxe. Go for an axe. I don't really need a shovel right at this moment. Actually, let me get 2 axes. There were some gorillas around here. It's the gorilla dancing. He's doing something all right. I saw an Enderman. Y'all good, guys? What about you? Can I give you, I want to give you the banana. Can I give you the banana? I want to give him the banana. Okay, Tarzan. I wanted to give the gorilla. The gorilla was just chilling. His buddies are there. Come on, man. Don't be a scaredy cat. While my boy's spinning. Also, why did I just hear lightning in your world? I don't know. It's like a lightning storm is coming, I guess? But then nothing happened. One lightning. There's a cave over there. Hi, Crow. Ow. The one thing I need is to find is a rabbit. I don't know where rabbits spawn. Desert plains, spruce, stark oak. Okay, so I gotta look for desert. Because because in this mod, to get a backpack, I need a couple rabbit pelts. So I gotta kind of go on a mission. Got myself some pumpkins. Oh, there's some sugar cane over here. What's my best skill in Minecraft? The ability to forget what I'm doing. I get very distracted. You put all your points in charisma, yeah, basically. I have a charisma build. See, I'm just putting... I feel like everyone just loves flat land. Okay, now I can make a bunch of signs. I love how my character is just starving to death right now. Cool. Now I got signs for days. Also, I probably should eat something. Are you making buttons? I wasn't trying to make buttons. I was trying to stop from making buttons. So now I have signs. D. I love for 5 seconds you just locked in on trying to make buttons. Hey, I got a method to my madness. Even I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Alright, so I got a bunch of signs. Food. Oh god, that looks terrible. Can I not? Hey, Mom. Hey, Mumbo, thank you for subscribing. Tier 1, I appreciate it. I need to fix my alerts. Is it because of the rug? You can't do it with carpets? Oh, that's dumb. Like 7 years? Yeah, you've been helping the stream out for a super long time, and I really appreciate it, Memo. Even during this time where I can't stream as much as I used to because of life and all that stuff. But one day I will. It's all for a good thing. I'm saving up for my first home, so it's gonna take a while. That's why sometimes I'm streaming a bunch. Sometimes I don't stream for months on end. This is because of that, so. But once I actually get my own place, I'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff. I'm in a situation right now where I can't. You just spent 200 simoleons on groceries? Yeah, I know. And with the prices of stuff these days, your 200 simoleons, did they give you one piece of toilet paper and a banana? the way grocery prices are these days. 2 bags of Pop-Tarts, I know. A box of Coke is 50. Yeah, right? Right? It's ridiculous. Food. Items. Sorting box. That was after your employee discount. Freaking hell. You know, the grass on your floors making my brain hurt. I'm so used to floors being wood or stone. Yeah, I was thinking of like just taking out this grass and putting like stone in, because I don't like the grass. Because I want to put the bed on the rugs, but I can't. I mean, I could, but then the bed's like hovering in space. It's very annoying. Bunk beds? Yeah, I wish. Because watch what happens when I try to, It's like, la la la. Oh no, I dropped my bed. Here, let's put a rug underneath. That should look nice with a nice warm bed. There we go. Perfect. It's so dumb. It's like, why can't I put the bed on the rug? Do I have any? Yeah, I can make some planks real quick. Oh, that's a pressure plate. Never mind. See, now I could do that. You wanted to get a new PC at the start of the year, but you're gonna have to put off for a while. Yeah, especially with the prices of PC stuff these days, Momo. It's crazy out there. You might be better off like seeing you can find like a used PC or a used laptop or something like that. Like, I am so glad I have the PC I have now. It's a pretty good PC, and I'm gonna ride this PC for a long time. I just hope nothing breaks. Yeah, exactly. The stupid RAM hoarding nonsense. I hope all this AI stuff. Like, here's the thing. I'm not anti-AI, to be very honest. It's a tool like any other tool. It's just that your student loans will be paid off by the end of the year. Oh, nice. Congrats. Let's see. Where's that block I needed? There it is. If you're against like AI, then technically you're also against brain rot, and that's good. I also hate brain rot. Yeah, no, brain rot's dumb. Like, I mean, I get the occasional joke and stuff, but see, now it looks better. I'll admit, part of me feels a little left behind with friends getting married and having kids. Relations were never your thing. I understand that. Most of my friends have families, kids. Hell, a couple of my friends are grandparents now. And they had their kids, like, they had their kid when they were like, 18 or 17, or one was 16. But somebody's like, well, here's the thing, Wollens. What I don't like about that whole 6-7 thing is that if it meant something, I would have been fine with it. Because people were trying to like equate 6-7 with like stuff I grew up with, like what's up and stuff. That was a reference to something. 69 is a reference to something. 6-7 means nothing. If it meant something, I would be like, okay, it's a joke reference. But it's just, the only thing it's referencing is some weird clip from a show of guys saying, yeah, what's up? It's like from Scream. Well, actually, funny enough, it was, that thing from Scream was actually referencing a Budweiser commercial. There was a famous Budweiser commercial that aired during the Super Bowl. And it was just a bunch of friends calling each other going, what's up? So that whole thing from you're talking about Scary Movie that was making fun of Scream. That whole thing was them parodying the Budweiser commercial that got famous. So it's literally, how about it this way? The Scary Movie, it just means we're old. Yeah, exactly. The Scary Movie thing was a parody inside of another parody. Parodyception. All right, so these are all done. Is there anything food-wise? Sugarcane, this, banana, a melon slice. This is a simple mod pack. Actually, it's a pretty large mod pack. It's called Better Minecraft. It has 428 mods. So, like, like literally, this thing has like complete different like zones and areas. Not just the, I think, because I tried this before. It doesn't have, you know how like there's the Nether. This has the Nether. This has a thing that's like a heaven version. This has like a woods version that is like has like a giant puzzle stuff in it. It's a bunch of stuff. So what I'm trying to do now is kind of like organize a base to build up, so that way I could start getting myself ready. I remember not Nine Cat as well as Long Cat. Yeah. Nine Cat, the Long Cat. Yep. Star Wars Kid. If you want to know if you're old, if you know what E-Bomb's world is, or something awful. Numa. You know that guy, the Numa guy, actually came back like 2 or 3 years ago and redid Numa. I like the mod called Immersive Portals, but it's hell on game performance. Yeah. Same thing with this one. Better Minecraft is pretty rough on performance as well. But I have a pretty good computer, so it's handling pretty well. What I like, turtles and yeah. Yeah, I go when Newgrounds was blowing up, that's when I was still in college, and I used to watch Newgrounds. Like, what's a Newgrounds? Yeah, I know. That'll make you feel real old. What's a Newgrounds? Food. Essential items. Sorting box. You upset yourself making that fake quote. Like Zone, but that's not for kitties. Yeah, nothing Zone make is for kitties. Now this thing, I'm still in high school. I'm not adult, so I can't remember the old memes. Yeah. There was a lot of stuff, unfortunately, that people your guys' age missed out on completely. And there were like, the memes were different back in the early 2000s, because you know, like now there's memes, right? But they're like super fast. It's like something happens and then the meme, there's something else the next day. You know what I mean? Depression. You know? Back then the meme went slower. So over time, everyone kind of like took a hold of the meme. You know how like every once in a while a meme takes hold and everyone kind of like runs with it for like a month or two, and like even spin-off of that memes happen and whatnot. That's how most of the memes that we were talking about happened. And Rickroll, yeah. Or the your Walmart server still runs off of Windows Server 2000 and floppy disk. Sweet. I know a guy still says fuck yeah seeking, and that was a force meme. Yeah. I also got an IBM roller mouse. Swear that's something that should be held on to. Those old roller mouse. I remember I talked to a young guy at work who's like in his early 20s. He's like an assistant, And I told him about the roller mouse, and he's like, the roller mouse? And I actually had to show him a picture that the old mice didn't have a laser underneath, it had the roller ball. And then if your mouse wasn't acting up, you had to take the roller ball off, clean the roller ball, and take a Q-tip and clean the sides, because that's how the mouse knew where to go. They were brainworms, yeah. Remember when mice switches were just metal prongs? You had to bend. They had to start acting up. Yep. It's a good thing my store labels things, because they keep the boot nuke next to the recovery disk. Oh, brother. Wow. I can only imagine if someone ever screws that up. There we go. I got some. let me put away my buttons. What should you build in your super flat world? A railroad. Build a railroad system that that connects with another castle or the village or town, so you can zoop back and forth like a subway. Because that's something I would do. Need about 5 stacks of redstone, and you only have 34 redstone. Well, now you got a project. Optical wheel encoders. Yeah. Yeah, time to get grinding. Yeah. Pretty much. Basic tools. See, I'm just trying to... going insane while building it. Hey, yeah. Always remember to have fun with what you're doing. Glass. I usually, as a dwarf in Minecraft, I'll mine down the bedrock or so and build your home in the cave. Yeah. Or you could build like a underground cave. Those could be fun. Not underground cave, I mean like underwater cave system. I made short ones, and even those are extensive work. Yeah, maybe that's why I enjoy messing around with some of this stuff. Because it's just like you're hoping it was going to be See, I'm just trying to sort everything. With this kind of logic too. And a torch. I can't believe I sorted everything. So technically everything I have now is also, after some years, I'm giving Fallout 6 a try and paying them money so I don't have to interact with people. It's almost like they know their user base. It's like we know you don't want to interact with anybody. Like the PvP or griefers. True, true. I understand that. Giving Rust a try. Yeah, Rust seems like reefer hell. Same thing as was it 7 Days to Die? It's like, seems like that too. It just seems like a place where it's just griefer after griefer. What is this? Torch arrow. So I got my shield, my iron sword. I got all my crops are looking good. My wheat is growing. Yeah, I think I got everything nice and organized now. And here are just special items. So this is like where I'll put in diamonds and whatnot. I still haven't decided what I was going to do with up here. But... so, like I said, tomorrow I'll play some Terraria, for sure. You should put a cannon up there. That would be fun. I think my next thing I gotta do is make a little farm, so I can have sheep, cows, chickens, and pigs. I wonder if it's good to separate them, right? Than just try to have them all together. I love how there's emotes. Let me grab some wheat and then bring those sheep into my area. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. Got little tomatoes. Those are onions, but... let's see here. But tomatoes, the wheat seeds. Alright. Let's see if I could coax these sheep inside. Aha! Will you be my first? Hey, buddy. You gonna still follow me? Come on, buddy. We can be friends. We could be friends. Hey, hey. We could be friends. There you go. Aw, aren't you happy, sucker? Just he thought. Oh, they got pillagers over there. Oh, those are not just normal pillagers. Those are those really strong ones that could hurt you. The rails. You gonna stand right there? What is that? Something so. Oh, that's an old hatchet. Okay, I can't. Time to avoid villages for a while. Was he the only one? I thought I saw another pillager. Oh, I think the pillager's over there. Oh, I see him. Of course, he's by the other sheep. Because of course he would. Oh, but he's one of those ones that have. Get out of here, BS. Get out of here with that BS. I know there was like a black sheep around. I love how that gorilla is still spinning on the bush back there. That gorilla has yet to get off that branch. He's just there spinning. Oops. All right. Actually, you know what? Where's the other one? Hey. Cool. There we go. Now we got a baby. Did you know Jason Newson's bass is lost in the Justice album? Didn't know that. Did not know that. Cool. All right, guys. It's almost midnight on my side, and I got to get up early for work tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow with Terraria, because I know I have that downloaded, and that should be fun. But all right, you guys have a great night. Thanks again, everyone. Thanks Momo again for the resub. Appreciate you as always. And I got also this dog. My dog is looking at me. I haven't put him outside in a bit, so he's giving me that dirty look. So I probably should put him outside. he's like you son of a, you forgot about me. All right, take it easy, y'all.